Good morning, everyone. Hi, good morning. So we live in an interesting time. Clearly, even though the internet's there, we still have to travel to the region. It doesn't look like it's a one region. But honestly, it's very exciting. The journey we've been on, especially in the last 2 years, is amazing. I was just looking some stats, and Egypt alone added 10 million users, internet users, last year. So just really big dynamics. We are running a small TV ad for Sue, and I can tell you for sure the comments I'm getting from the YouTube viewers on the same ads are more than the ones we're getting on the television almost. In Saudi Arabia, the amount of viewership on YouTube is almost the highest in the world. So clearly, our consumer now is connected. This is a snapshot of the region. For me, I look at Levant. We have the Western, Northern Africa for the Arab world, then you have Egypt, and then GCC. And combined in the markets, at least we serve, it's about 130 million population, and of those, about now 60 million are almost connected. So just in the GCC alone. And if you look at from those, you have today about 12.5 million buyers. We're expecting that number will be 20 million buyers by next year. So people are engaged. They understand now online shopping, and we're seeing this in every trend we have. I looked at some research. There was a big report yesterday published that North Africa and MENA will hit about 15 billion in sales. Now, I am not sure that's all retail, probably not. In the GCC, we're estimating online retail to be around $1 billion. And that market is just growing really fast. Some numbers put the growth at around 45% a year. So you can imagine that next year it's 1.5 billion and on and on and on. So really exciting time. For Sue, we launched really early. I mean, we were live around 2006. At that time when we engaged businesses, it was really difficult for us as a journey. People didn't think that selling on the internet was something cool, or people were busy just with their traditional retail models. So we opted to build a platform for the Arab world. We set up a platform where we solve logistics and payment and delivery across countries versus just retailing ourselves. So it was an open platform. In time, we've evolved. We launched in multiple countries. And just about last year, we took a big twist in how we've developed our environment. And we shifted from really consumer inputting content to more a catalog-based system. This really worked well for the electronics category, and where consumers now have a lot more information to compare, and we've seen after that quite a bit of growth in our platform. For us, it's really simple. We want to offer the largest selection of products, so we're a mass retailer online, and we always want to do it at a good value to the customer. We do it to smart shoppers, but it's provided by, it's an open platform, so distributors, offline retailers, local merchants can participate. So while we have a retail model, we're more about a marketplace model, allowing third-party sellers. We do manage the transactions, so the customer experience is intact. And this has enabled us really to scale, enabled us to form many, many partnerships from people within this room, be it retailers, be it distributors, be it brand owners, and we're able to really promote their brands and push their sales up. If you look at, this is a snapshot I took yesterday on the different real e-commerce players in the region, and you see Souk, we're way up, especially in the last year and a half in traffic, and I'm comparing us to the Amazons and the eBays, and I put those two brands because they're household international sites that our consumers, even from this region, might buy on. I meet a lot of brands, and there are a lot of discussions that take place with the brands about, no, I don't want to sell online, I want to sell online. Well, guess what? The consumer is already looking online. If they don't find the product on Sue, they'll probably just go to another site and just be able to purchase it. And if it's not coming from the UAE, it'll come from Jabal Ali. And if it's not coming from Jabal Ali, it'll come from the US or China. So this is a connected world. I urge you to look at online in a totally different matter. Consumers are on the internet. You should put your products up on the internet. It's that simple, really. We're spending more time between our mobile devices, our tablets and laptops on the internet than we do on any other media. We definitely do spend more time on the internet than in a mall, for example. So this is where the analogy comes. You should put your products where your consumer is, and that's it. Now you need the eyeballs. That's where the traffic comes in. So while you put them on the internet, you still need where the consumers are. And we're a shopping portal in the sense. We're a platform. I think 20 million visits, what we'll get this month. That's about 800,000 visits a day. It'll be 1 million visits a day next month. We're growing about 20% a month in every business metrics we have, including traffic. So you'll be able to address a huge amount of audience. And since we're a marketplace model, an open model, if you have products, regardless of where you stand, if you are the brand, if you are the retailer, you're able somehow to find your niche on the platform and generate revenue. Similar to Saudi, however, Saudi, the searches are in Arabic. Souk is also ahead. If you look at the region, this is our ranking in the countries we operate in. So we're number 13th. We actually have more unique visitors here than Twitter in the UAE. Saudi Arabia, we're number 23. Looking at the sites and the type of content Saudi Arabia consumes, it's amazing that an e-commerce site is in the top 25. 34 in Egypt and 46 in Kuwait. Those are the predominant markets where we have local sites in that we operate. So traffic has been growing really nicely for us, and I said about 20 million visits hopefully will come this month. And we're very social, so part of our attraction to our consumer base, this is yesterday we celebrated 1 million fans in Egypt. We have 500,000 fans in Saudi Arabia. About 2 more million fans, beside our visitors, are engaged with us daily in terms of product, questions, customer service, and the offers we provide them. So it's really a very engaging platform. In terms of brand, I just took a quick, just to go through the user journey so you guys understand how it all works out. Consumers usually go to Google. It is the #1 search for product in the region. I just put USB memory, and you'll see you'll get some paid ads on top, and then you'll see because of the type of traffic we get, you'll see Souk quite a bit indexed. So we're here in the last is the Souk query. There's some Wikipedia. There's a Souk query here, and this is a paid ad versus a free ad. So you have 2 types of listings that a consumer can find, and then he goes into the site through the main Facebook pages, and usually ends up on some kind of a page that Google thought is really relevant. So in this case, this is the USP SIM, and there's all the brands, and it's really hard here for the consumer. He can filter on price and capacity, but again, without merchandising, the consumer can choose any of these products. We, however, with many of the brands, take a 360 approach. We work with them. This is, for example, I was on the Boston.com page yesterday, and some of the ads that we're serving, for example, this is a case study that I'm trying to show to. So this is a USB sticks, right, from Twin Moss. And you see that we are able to extend way beyond the platform itself. The traffic comes on the site. On our homepage, we are able to market the products, the brands, merchandise it. Very different experience than you're coming in from Google to just multiple categories and products. Here you are homed in on 3 devices. You click on one device, you have the price, you have the shipping cost. And working on programs like this, you see we can take daily sale of brands from hundreds of units to thousands of units during the engagement that we do with those brands. So it's really easy for us to promote to the 20 million any type of product that you really have. It's just forming the partnership, making sure that the product is within the categories that we're selling. It is a good product for our consumers. We're able to do that in multiple various ways, be it marketing support, be it actually just retail, be it introducing first-to-own products. We have many phones that actually launch on our site first. Due to the type of traffic and looking at electronics, it's about 50% of our business in terms of items sold. So it's really an important category for us, and we continuously evolve that category. That's one of the reasons why we're actually here for the second time. I think 2 years ago, we were not present in technology-specific shows. So it's really exciting time for the internet. I want to kind of open up the floor maybe for questions, because I hear a lot of discussions about online and what does it do with retail, and I would like to hear, inputs from the audience at least.
Well, really tight on time.
Okay.
But is there anything critical that you'd like to comment on? You're with us throughout the day.
Yeah.
Right? So the conversation continues during one-on-one sessions. It continues during the gala dinner tonight.
All right, great.
I want to thank you very much.
Thank you.
Soup.com.